Right now, the search continuing for a suspect who escaped police custody in Berkely County. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Ryan. First at 6, 18-year-old Jovan Perlotti is on the run after he was arrested by Somerville police accused of breaking into a car. That was around 12:30 this morning near Hill-Finklea Detention Center. He was last seen wearing white socks, I should say, no shoes, and blue and white shorts, as well as a zip-up hoodie and handcuffs, but police say he may have slipped out of them. We have team coverage tonight on this. News 4's Nick Bass talked with neighbors who live right by the jail. We'll get their reaction coming up. But we start with News 4's Jane Caroline Fusco. And Jane, you talked with Somerville police. What have you learned?
Well, Ashley, that escape happened right here outside of the jail, and police tell me that this is an ongoing investigation and they'll continue this search.
The officer did not drive into the Sally Port.
That moment changed everything.
And when the officer took the first individual out, he went around to the other side to take the other prisoner out, and that's when the first prisoner fled on foot.
Somerville police say two brothers were picked up in a vehicle break-in case. They were taken to the jail together in one cruiser.
Yeah, it's not unusual to transport two suspects to a jail. That's something that we do quite often.
But when they arrived, police say there was an issue with the Sally Port, the secure drop-off area designed to prevent this kind of escape.
They malfunction, they get stuck open, they get stuck closed, and we have to just kind of work around that.
Instead of waiting for access, the suspects Jovan Perlotti and John Perlotti were taken out of the police cruiser in the open. That's when Jovan took off.
Both of these individuals were handcuffed behind their back, as they should have been. It appears that the individual that escaped was able to maybe slip his handcuffs.
John Perlotti was then booked without issue, but now the focus is on whether this was a one-off problem or a gap in how these transfers are handled. We've reached out to the Berkely County Sheriff's Office to ask what their expectations are when officers arrive, including whether suspects should ever be removed before entering a secured area, and if conditions inside the jail, like staffing or overcrowding, could impact that process.
We're going to try to learn from what happened to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
And tonight, Somerville police say that they're reviewing exactly what happened as that search continues. Live in Berkely County, Jane Caroline Fusco, News 4.
Yeah, a lot to follow, Jane. Thank you. And our team coverage continuing right now. News 4's Nick Bass is live in Monk's Corner. And Nick, I know you spent the afternoon going door to door talking with neighbors who live right near that jail. What are they saying tonight?
Yeah, Ash, a lot of people are telling me that they didn't even know that this happened until this morning. One person on Facebook tells me that their house was shaking because of a helicopter that was flying so close by it, while another one sent me this video. Take a look at it.
There's helicopters outside.
I spoke to neighbors and they tell me this isn't the first time this has happened. While the most recent case involved a suspect escaping police custody outside the jail, the Hill-Finklea Detention Center has had inmates escape, the most recent in 2024. I spoke to Ashton Orvin. She lives in this neighborhood and teaches in the area, who says this could have been a different situation had they not been out of school.
Talking with other schools, like knowing that they could possibly go on lockdown for this is scary for the kids, like especially because kids are nosy and they'll find out that there's an inmate on the loose and stories are going to get crazy and it'll just be general chaos for that.
Orvin says to hear this happen as police were escorting a suspect makes her question their abilities. She also says her first time hearing about this is when I knocked on her door. Now, police ask if you see Jovan Perlotti, do not approach him, but call 911 immediately. Live in Monk's Corner, I'm Nick Bass, News 4.